Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So for this video we're going to start off by making a slip knot. If you don't know how to make a slip knot, there is a video on my channel on how to do that. Now we're going to make a chain long enough to go from one underarm to the other underarm. For me, I made 100 chains. Yours could be longer or shorter, but just make a chain long enough to go from one underarm to the other and still have a little bit of allowance for the crow neck. For our stitch, we're going to go with a double crochet. If you don't know how to make a double crochet, you can check my channel. I have a video on how to make a double crochet. To make a double crochet, we're going to skip the first 2 loops on our chain, and on the 3rd loop we're going to yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull through, and then we'll have 3 loops on our hook, and then we're going to yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through the last 2. And then this is what we're going to do for majority of this top. So just yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over, pull through the last 2. It's quite simple. So we're just going to make one last double crochet for this row. And now we're going to chain 2 and turn our work. So for the 2nd row, we're just going to do the same double crochet, but for this one we're doing back loop double crochets, which means we're inserting our hook into the back loop of our stitch. So initially I did this for a couple of rows, but I figured out that it wasn't really going well with my work, so I stopped doing it. But you can actually do it, or you can just do the regular double crochets without doing the back loops. So we're at the end of our 2nd row, and I'm just going to finish it up with a double crochet. If you're enjoying this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. It's actually free and it helps my channel, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. So we're just going to do this for a couple more rows. After making 4 rows of double crochet, we're going to make a decrease for the next couple of rows. So for a decrease, you're going to make a double crochet in the 1st stitch of your row, and then we're going to skip 1 stitch, which is the 2nd stitch, and then in the 3rd stitch we're going to make a double crochet. So if you keep up with this, you're going to see a slant in your work. So we're just going to make double crochets for the rest of the row, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. finally we have 2 last stitches on the row, so we're going to skip 1 stitch and insert our hook in the last stitch of the row, and then we're just going to chain 2 and then turn over our work and do the same thing for row 6, which is make double crochet in the first stitch and then skip the second stitch and then make double crochet in the third stitch, and all the stitches till we have 2 last stitches on our row, and then we're going to skip 1 stitch and then make double crochet in the last stitch. I hope this is easy for you to understand, but if you don't understand this, I have a video on my channel showing how to make decreases. After making 6 rows of decrease, we're going to make regular double crochets now. We're not going to make any decreases or increases anymore. This is for the lower part of your top, the part that is not the crown neck, because we just finished making the crown neck part now, and this is about 4 inches. You can make yours longer or shorter, but for me, I made mine a bit shorter. So guys, if you get to a point where your yarn is finished and you want to rejoin another yarn, there is a very simple and seamless way of doing it. You can check my channel for the video. Just going to continue this till row 28. You can have your shorter or longer. So we're done with the main part of our work, which is the body of the top. So we're just going to finish our work by chaining 1 and cutting off the yarn. And now we're going to go around our work so that we can have a clean finish with a single crochet. You're going to insert your hook in a loop, and then you're going to chain 1 to secure your work. To make a single crochet, you're going to insert your hook, pull through, and you're going to have 2 chains on your loop, and then you're just going to pull through the 2 chains. If you don't know how to make a single crochet, you can check my channel. I have a video on how to make a single crochet. So what you're going to do is the first 4 rows that we made at the beginning, you're going to crochet up until that, and then from the part where we have the decrease, we're going to make our little holes for inserting the straps to secure our back. Now to make the hole for the straps, just going to make a single crochet into a space, and then that's how you have your little hole for your strap. So from here we're just going to make 7 single crochets, and then we're going to chain 3, and we're just going to repeat this till we have 3 little holes for our strap. So now when we're done with one side and we have our loops for the back strap, we're going to chain 1. Then for the bottom part of the top, we're going to make 4 double crochets, and then we're going to make a kind of design for it. So for this design, after making your 4 single crochets, we're going to chain 2, and then we're going to repeat another single crochet in those chain 2. This is quite tricky, so please pay attention to it. And then after this, we're going to make 5 single crochets, and then we're going to repeat the chain 2 and put a single crochet in the chain 2 space. Like I said, this is tricky. Maybe you can try this a couple of times before you do it on the top. So basically this is what we're just going to do till the end of the row. 5 single crochets, then chain 2, insert a single crochet in the same chain 2 single crochet. Now that we're done with the side and bottom edges, we're just going to make a single crochet and then chain the chain long enough for our back strap. For me, I did 200 chains. You can make yours longer or shorter depending on the size of your top. After chaining my strap, I'm just going back on it with a single crochet to make it thicker so that it doesn't hurt my arms. But you can leave yours as a just regular chain if you like. So I didn't put this in the video, but for the middle part of the top, at the top side, you can just stitch it together to give it that curl effect, or you could just leave it to, you know, just drip and be free, but I preferred it stitched up, so that's what I did.